All right, welcome everyone. How is everybody doing today? Feel free to drop something in the chat. I hope you're all excited. I hope everybody recognizes the hard work that you've all done these past few months. It's been a huge privilege to be able to review all of these different projects and get our community involved. I just wanted to give, before we even get started, just want to give a huge thank you to everyone for just being so supportive and showing all the amazing things that you can do with this technology. And really, we owe you a huge debt. It's been absolutely inspiring to see all these different things come together. So in light of that, we wanted to make this presentation. I realize there's all kinds of time zones going on and all kinds of other things going on with the day. It is a school day. So we want to keep this short and sweet. We'll probably keep this presentation to about 20-25 minutes. We want to announce our winners, and we have a couple of fun surprises for you all. And then we also would like to save some of our specific project feedback and some of the more detailed parts of the project review for other videos that we can share with you all. I think the fact that you're all able to get on this webinar alone is already something we're incredibly grateful for. So we don't want to push our luck. So let's go ahead and get started here. So today's agenda, what are we going to do today? So as you can see, we're keeping it a little bit shorter. I don't even think we're going to go this far. We want to do some quick introductions to some of our guests and judges. Then we're going to introduce what the challenge was for anybody who is jumping in and doesn't know what's happening. We will give you a quick synopsis of that. Then we have a very brief intro to each of the projects that have been that we have permission to share with everybody. I know photo releases are always a thing, and I appreciate everybody who took the time to fill those out. Finally, we do have a special prize for everybody who got involved. So after reviewing all these things, you all worked so hard to put these together. So we want to make sure that everybody can leave here with something that will take them into the world of brain-computer interface and biomedical engineering. So just by nature of being a part of this competition and challenge, we hope that you can all take something away from this to further your learning. So stay tuned to the end. We have something for everybody here today. So let's go ahead and get rocking and rolling here. So introductions. So number one, you are probably very sick of my face. I'm very sorry to have to come up once again. Just in case you don't know me, my name is Andrew. I've been doing different robotics events for quite a while now. And it's been my privilege and a lot of fun to be here on the NeuroMaker team. So I'm going to keep it nice and short and sweet. And I'm going to introduce some of our other judges. So also here we have Kyle Lee. So Kyle Lee, are you out there in the world?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, so tell us all about you, Kyle. What is your 20-second intro?
Just trying to start a video, but it looks like the system setting is a little wrong. Yeah, so my name is Kyle. So I've been the senior product manager in NeuroMaker, but I also started in BrainCo as a mechanical engineer. So I actually worked on the real prosthetic hand with the company. So really thrilled to be here. And thank you everybody again for participating in the challenge. It's been such a privilege and a lot of fun for me to see all the innovative ideas from the students, which, this is really rewarding for what we have done. So yeah.
Great, thank you, Kyle. And I can tell you're a popular guy from your cell phone ringing. So sounds good. So our next judging panel member, Guyu, are you out there in the world?
Yep. So, hey, hello everyone. My name is Yu Gu, and I'm the hardware engineer for this team. I developed this product with Kyle together from ideas to a real product. And right now, I also lead the software development for this team. I'm so happy I could be invited to join this ceremony today. And all the submissions are very amazing. I'm so proud of you guys. Yeah.
Sounds great. I couldn't have said it better myself. So on a side note, Neo, one of our other research team members, he got put onto an MIT emergency today, which is something that I wish I could say in my life. And he'll be giving detailed project feedback in some recorded video after this presentation. So we do want to make sure that that feedback gets to you all. We apologize that he couldn't be on here on this specific meeting. But everything that you've all done has been recognized, and we'd love it to connect it to some real world work out there in the research world. So these are a handful of some of the judges that looked at your projects. If you look at our website, you can see some other people who contributed to this. we had quite a few people involved in this review session. So just for any of you who are joining us fresh off the bat and need a quick reminder of what all the students worked on. So all of the students who were part of this challenge, they all researched a real world issue in the world of assistive technology. They defined a problem that they wanted to solve. They then created ideas and prototypes in order to test the efficacy of their prototype. Finally, they refined it, they presented it, and now it's your turn to get recognized and hope we can develop this into something that can help you in the future. So we will be giving out a few different awards, and the way that we reviewed those was through this judging criteria. So you can see we have 3 main pieces here. The first one was the engineering design process you went through. I think in particular, one of the things that we're most curious on for some of our top finalists was, could you actually get a prototype to work? That's a lot harder than it sounds. So any teams who really had something that was functional, at least in some way that they could demo on video, got a little bit of a boost here. On the general side, looking for creativity, reliability, and the overall design of some of these solutions. And of course, last is the presentations. Everybody had to make a video, a few other pieces of collateral, and had to show, just like any entrepreneur or scientist would, like a nice catchy way that you can get other people excited about your innovation. So we had, so NeuroMaker itself is all over the place. As you can see, just see here this is actually outdated. We have quite a number of users all over the world, in particular all over the North America. And what you're going to see here is just a snapshot of a few of the projects that came in from all the different submissions that we've seen. So today we're going to give out 3 different awards. So first is for high school first place, second is for high school second place, third is for high school third place. And these are all based on that challenge rubric. There's all kinds of other awards that we're going to give out. Everybody's going to have other prizes, but we didn't want everybody to wait. So we're going to announce these awards today, and hope you're all excited. So before we get into the awards, I just want to do a really quick recap of a snapshot of some of the projects that we received. So this will just only take a few moments. We had all kinds of stuff. It was really fun. So feel free to give a shout out in the comments if you see yourself. So we had color tracking projects come in, students testing grips from different colors that came in and other pieces. We had heat sensors, among other things. We had camera tracking. We had quite a few different AI-enabled projects with camera and computer vision. So we saw that in quite a few projects. Vision enhancement, some interesting things. We had different groups of students to create a 6-digit to their hand, which was really interesting. We had projects that looked at holding insulin for different people facing assistive technology problems. We had fishing assistance. We had voice recognition. We had wrist attachments to make better ASL movements. We had projects that took only a single digit and created that into a prosthetic. We had a fingerprint. We had people printing out different fingerprints to put on the hand that could be used for ID or for better grip. What else did we have? We had a peripheral arm for better typing. We had a complete redesign of the thumb in theoretical and actual prototypes. We had neurodefense items where people could actually create ways to ward off unwanted behavior with a prosthetic. We had different wrist joints. So this really cool ball joint that some students made. We had other camera attachments that went at different parts of the hand. We had 3D scanners that scanned the outline of the hand so that the design could be improved. We had different sign language projects. We had a group of students that created an ultrasonic hat that using parts of their hand that didn't even involve the prosthetic itself. It was really creative. We had different friction adjustments. We had, what else did we have? We had different ways of looking at AI to create different open and closed gestures. We had phone holders. We had cool projects that were 3D printed so that people could better utilize a mouse with a prosthetic. Really all over the place. It was really creative. I hope everybody who got involved in this can feel proud of your achievements. We saw way more than we ever anticipated. So it was really cool. All right. So once again, in the spirit of keeping it short and sweet, we're going to jump straight to our finalists. Like I mentioned, just as a side note, because we had so many projects and there's so many details that we want to get out, we will be releasing additional comments and video on specific feedback from your projects, but we also didn't want to keep people on here for like 3 hours. So we will absolutely get those out to you. Those will be on our website. This will probably take a few more weeks, but this will absolutely get out to you. So that being said, we want to release the, and just as I should mention earlier, we mentioned we're going to give out high school awards. For whatever reason under the sun, we received tons of high school awards. We didn't actually receive any middle school submissions this year, which is really interesting, which means that for any middle schoolers out there, even if you just submitted one project, you would have gotten first place. So nobody got through that loophole this year, but just in case there are middle schools who are interested in this, we do have awards for them in case they want to participate in the future. So all of our awards today will just be for high school. So high school first, second, third place. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our projects out there in the world. So, and once again, we also have something for everybody. So if you did not end up in these top 3 places, don't be discouraged. Actually, the scoring for these was really close. We actually had some, there were a few awards that were literally off by a half a point that we had to go through a lot of different review sessions on. So all these projects are really great and everybody will get something at the end. So don't be discouraged and stay tuned. So high school third place, I would like to invite Guyu, if you wouldn't mind getting ready to announce our third place winner. Are you ready, Guyu?
Yep. So
okay. Yes. So once I hit the button here and the picture comes up, go ahead and announce it. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. So here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. High school third place is
Team Banning. Congratulations.
All right. The Team Banning pilots. Congratulations from California. They created a really cool project. As I mentioned, we're going to have these up on our website. They did some really cool prototyping with color sensing and some vision tracking. Really interesting project, and they really got a prototype to work, which was a lot of points in our book. So, Kyle or Guyu, do you have any quick feedback on the Team Banning pilots project?
Yeah, if you don't mind, if I go ahead. So, when I look at this submissions, I think of the time that I used to work in the brain robotics. So the way why we create the NeuroMaker is that it has a really, really tight industry tying into it. So the color sensor is actually a really, really practical and smart idea for a prosthetic hand to automatically recognizing something, either the color of an object you used to grab or like a QR code or some other things. If you upgrade this idea, you can even put a camera using the computer vision to actually recognize what you want to grab. So what really impressed me is the students realize such an amazing approach and they actually make this work. So congratulations.
Sounds great. All right, so congratulations, Team Banning. You're a third place winner for the fall 2021 NeuroMaker Challenge. Just wanted to throw it out there. It's been really fun. So reviewing this project was awesome, which brings us to our second place. So our high school second place winner, Kyle, if you would allow me, I would be honored to have you announce it. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
All right, so on the count of 3, we will announce our high school second place winner. So in 3, 2, 1, high school second place goes to
MTAMBCGF.
Yes. So congratulations, team MTAMBCGF, the movable thumb, artificial muscles, brain control, and grippy fingers. Wow, I feel like that project was created just so we would have a tough time pronouncing it. So this team, I'll just say a couple remarks, and then Kyle or Guyu, if you guys want to jump in and say anything else. I thought this team, or we all thought this team, so the whole judging committee, so we had quite a number of people get involved with this. A lot of theoretical stuff in here. However, looking at all of the different artificial muscles that were put into here, so a lot of things with pneumatics. They prototyped some brain control. As you can see, a little virtual focus one right there. Some grippy fingers and a whole redesign of the thumb. So probably one of the most stellar videos we've ever seen, and thought it was a really cool way that a lot of new research went into this. So let me throw it over to Guyu. Do you have any additional thoughts on this?
Yeah, of course. So I think this team is so creative because I can feel that they spend lots of time on the research, and they create such a new mechanism for the mobile sub, and they use the new materials to drive the fingers. Also, they use the brain control as a new control method. So I think they are so creative, and congratulations.
Sounds great. Anything on your end, Kyle?
Yeah, again, what really impressed me is, again, students are really, I think they did a lot of background research and they realized that, thumb performance, their angles, their degree of freedom, it is such a critical thing in terms of the grip functionalities of a prosthetic hand. I think it's really amazing to see them thinking about changing the finger angles to actually improve the gripability, and also thinking about a new way to control the hand. And not to mention, there's a lot of great CAD work. There's a lot of great animation. Actually, probably the best animation we've seen among all the submissions. So really, really impressive stuff.
Yeah, so totally agree. Really innovative stuff. And which brings us to, here we go. Oh boy. Which brings us to our high school first place award. So hope everybody's excited. So once again, I know eventually we have to pick some finalists here, but everybody really did do an amazing job. So I actually was going to have somebody else present this, whether it was Guyu or Kyle, and I got too excited. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one and just be really selfish and be able to introduce this cool winner. So for high school first place for the 2021 NeuroMaker Challenge goes to, in 3, 2, 1, the Digit Prosthetic Band out there from all the way in Hawaii. This project was really, really innovative because these students, not only did they actually create a working prototype that could do a lot of the functions that were outlined in their design, they actually completely redesigned the use of the hand for just one digit, which was something that we've never seen before and never thought of. Was absolutely super cool. Their video really showcased a lot of the practical applications of this, which was one of the things that we were most interested in. So on that note, let me start with Guyu. Guyu, did you have any additional thoughts on this project?
Yeah, so I think their project are so impressed because they produce such a stable prototype. They can use their 3D printer, produce such a single finger, and it works very well. So congratulations.
Great. Kyle, do you have any additional thoughts?
Absolutely, because this is absolutely my favorite challenge this year. The students, I think what was special about this is that it went beyond the NeuroMaker hand itself and realized another real world problem. And they came up with not only a practical idea, but also a working model to solve it. So super impressive results at the end as well. I think they also showed clear thinking process and made improvements during the design, prototyping, while utilizing the knowledge and the mindsets that they learned with the NeuroMaker hardwares and the curriculum. So I believe these transferable skills are exactly what we would like to see more in all the future NeuroMaker challenges.
Sounds great. So once again, absolutely phenomenal project. I mean, all the projects were phenomenal. We'll be giving all kinds of other feedback on what we received this year over the course of the next few weeks. We want to get these results out there in the world. But thank you to all the teams that participated. And because of that, everybody here did something amazing. And in particular, we saw a lot of projects involving the hand itself. And a lot of the teams brought up, well, if we had BCI capabilities to this, or if we could add in some kind of additional neural sensor that we could do X, Y, and Z. So thanks to our amazing judging committee and some of the additional support that we've received from Renko and other colleagues at NeuroMaker, we wanted to make sure that every single team that participated in the past challenge would be able to receive something. So we are very happy to announce this. So once again, every team that participated will get one of these items. And that is, you will know in 3, 2, 1. Every team will receive one Focus One BCI device. So long as we received a competition eligible project, and in particular, if we received your photo submissions and all that stuff, so we can give you appropriate credit for what you did, we will be shipping out to you, to each individual team. So there'll be one per team, a Focus One BCI device. So we hope you can use this to add brain-computer interface functionality to your projects. If you want to build something new, we actually just released a ton of new activities if you want to use these devices to control even more than just your hand. So we have some outlines there if you want to control LEDs, you can control sound, you can control motors. So all those tutorials and more are available. And we hope that you can use this to further along your achievements in biomedical engineering and engineering itself. So once again, every single team, there'll be one per team, will receive one of these devices. We'll get in touch with everybody over the course of the next few weeks to arrange logistics and all those things, but hope that this is something you can use to further along your experiences. So I want to thank you all once again for tuning in to the 2021 Fall NeuroMaker Challenge Awards. You all did an absolutely amazing job. We hope that this can be part of your journey into greater applications, into whatever you want to do in the future. You're all absolutely fantastic, and hope that you can leave here with something that'll take you farther. So any final comments, Gui or Kyle?
No, just want to thank again everybody for participating in this webinar and also in the NeuroMaker Challenge.
Yeah, thanks for every team, and congratulations to the first 3 teams.
Great. All right, couldn't have said it better myself. So thank you everyone once again. We'll be sending you out more information and all your kits. And if you want an award, we'll get in touch with you on logistics and all that kind of stuff. In the meantime, please keep building, coding, creating, and discovering. We'd be happy to help you in that process. So with that, I'll leave you there and hope to see you in the next judging round. So bye-bye, everybody. Have a great day.